Jocelyn Morehouse's 2015 film, The Dressmaker, inspired by Rosalie Ham's novel of the same name, utilises film and stylistic techniques to depict how truth can influence moral views and shape personal growth. The film follows the protagonist's journey to discovering the truth behind why she left the town of Dungata. As she discovers the truth, she discovers her true self, resulting in significant self-growth. Farah and Marigold also display a shift in morals and/or personal growth as they uncover true identity of themselves and those around them. Tilly returns to Dungata with the hope to discover the truth behind why she was sent away. As the truth is slowly revealed, Tilly becomes more self-assured and empowered, highlighting how personal growth is influenced by truth. The first shot of the film is an establishing shot, where the viewer can see Tilly's bus driving to Dungata from a bird's-eye view. The contrasting colour of the white bus against the vast brown fields symbolises the isolation that Tilly experiences, stemming from her uncertainty about her past due to memory loss resulting from trauma. This is further outlined in the following shot where the director utilises low-key lighting indicating how Tilly is in the dark about her past and does not know the truth. The black background depicts the feeling of demise within Tilly as the gaps in her knowledge force her to feel like a stranger to herself. The gentle and soothing non-diegetic sound represents Tilly's willingness to forgive the town, as she uses her sewing machine to aesthetically transform Gertrude, encapsulating Tilly's struggle to understand her self-worth. In contrast to her final use of her sewing machine, creating costumes for both towns in the Macbeth play, is an act of revenge. This moment in the film is described through fast-paced cuts, conveying Tilly's moral shift from forgiveness to revenge and how it allowed her to regain power. Contrasting to the establishing scenes where Tilly was displayed with dark mise-en-scène, in Tilly's final scene she is surrounded by fire. This juxtaposition reveals that because Tilly is now enlightened about her past, she feels alive, contrasting to her original state of mundane attitude to life, therefore becoming stronger-willed as a result of her newly found inner peace of knowing. Her act of revenge is displayed with a visual flair of bright colours with the dry humour of silly makeup, combined with the close-up of Tilly as a trooped spaghetti western, further outlining how Tilly has become the anti-hero of the town, now that she is innocent. Tilly's character shows how truth and understanding your past can shape personal growth and transform attitudes towards life. When Marigold realises the truth about her husband, camera angles, mise-en-scène and costuming are utilised to portray how her morals are influenced in a controversial way. Morehouse utilises close-up shots to focus the audience into Marigold's medication intake, whilst her and Evan are having supper. The eating of supper, often associated with routine, suggests that this is a common occurrence, therefore providing the audience with context. When Marigold is shot out of her house, she is depicted as emotionally numb, through close-up shots displaying her expressionless face. This juxtaposes how Evan is portrayed, for example in this scene, where he is wearing a suit in conjunction with the low angles, therefore showcasting the political and social power he has in the town, whilst they cease to know the truth about his wrongdoings. Marigold and Evan's house was very dim with claustrophobic lighting, representing the tension within their relationship earlier in the film, caused by Evan's tendencies to drug and sexually assault Marigold. As Marigold comes to the realisation of Evan's evil through Tilly's outburst at the wedding, combined with Molly's confession about Tilly's parentage, the lighting within the house shifts to a more natural and lighter tone. This is particularly noticeable in this scene in which Marigold confronts Evan, where the light from the window is shining onto her face, symbolising how Marigold has been enlightened. She is wearing red lipstick, a representation of her regained femininity and power. Makeup techniques were also used to make her look smooth and young, representing a rebirth in her identity. The dramatic death scene reflects Marigold's dramatic moral change, reforming the murder into an act of justice. The low-angle shots and golden lighting pitching Marigold as the hero to the audience. Morehouse portrays that truth, however painful, can lead to degradation. This is shown through Marigold murdering her husband, but how it can also lead to moral growth, as however brutal her actions may have been, she showed the courage absent when she lacked the truth. As Farrah discovers his true identity, Jocelyn Morehouse portrays moral redemption through costuming, symbolism, and mise-en-scène. When Farrah is first presented to the audience, he is consistently in uniform, and often shot behind desks or framed within windows, symbolising how he is conforming to the town's closed-minded expectations and therefore trapped. These expectations are a reason why he obeyed Evan's unmoral requests to send Tilly away, falsely accusing her of murdering his son. The bright colours and different textures of the fabrics Tilly introduces to the town represent her ideas and wider outlook on life, which Farrett is drawn to as it allows him to express his true self. In the scene where Farrett's costuming represents his flamboyant style, the mise-en-scene is bright and colourful, often with yellow tones, representing the joy within him. Farrett's final costume is a matador suit, with bold fabrics and colours. This is a metaphor as he is fighting the stubborn beliefs and expectations of the town as a matador would a bull. The parallels in the plot to the scenes where Tilly is once again accused of a murder outlines the moral redemption as she decides to sacrifice himself, opposed to sending Tilly away. Through focusing on Farrett's redemption, Morehouse explores how the ability to express your true self can have a positive effect on morals. Morehouse utilises an array of film techniques to portray the power of truth in moral decisions and personal development, preaching to the audience to seek understanding before you make final judgments and decisions about both yourself and others.